Hello, ladies and gentlemen, business owners, my fellow citizens. This is Daryl Guberman. I'm the CEO of Guberman PMC LLC, a quality consulting firm here in Connecticut. You'll find in the description, this is the most, it's the most jam-packed information of these videos that we are trying to expose these different airlines to. We did one on Scott Kirby. This is going to be the very first video in the description. This is the most important one to homogenize what I'm saying here. Scott Kirby, CEO, United Airlines and Passengers, warned of AOG Technics, Boeing, and Airbus quality. We have Mr. Badr Mohammed Al-Meer, the CEO of Qatar Airways or Airlines. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mohammed, for coming to my studio today. I appreciate it. My name is Daryl Guberman. Again, I'm the CEO of Guberman PMC LLC, a quality consulting firm here in Connecticut. We are also a registration company that assists company in the implementation, certification of ISO standards in all derivatives. Our experience ranges from a quality of 40 plus years in aerospace, medical implants, medical materials, printing, and plastic distribution, where we dealt with every industry under the sun. Today, this video is about Mohammed Al-Meer, Badr Mohammed Al-Meer, CEO of Qatar Airlines and Passengers, warned of AOG Technics, Boeing, and Airbus quality. We're going to show you a little bit about the Boeing situation. Since they're out in the news, I might as well show you this since I'm in America and we've got the 40 plus years in collecting all this data. But we broke it down so it's very easy. You'll find, again, the most important video you'll have on here is the Scott Kirby, CEO of United Airlines, the very first video. You'll also find featured articles and other videos that are embedded in those articles. And just sit back, relax, and thank you for coming. In 2002, may I call you Mohammed? Badr? Or I'll call you Badr. Okay, Badr, this is the supplier bulletin that Boeing put out in 2002 that basically relinquished their own auditors going to their suppliers. Yes, I know it's for 22 years they did that, and let me just read this to you. When they say survey in there, I'm going to put survey/audit because or on-site audit. Well, actually, they said an on-site Boeing survey/audit of suppliers' quality system if need be. Our preference is to deal with proven suppliers with excellent quality performance and not have to do on-site quality system surveys or quality system audits. So let me break this down if I may. It said basically in that you send in your AS9100 certificate for aerospace. It's an international standard, as you must be well aware. And as long as it is, it's upside down, that's bad. And as long as it is ANSI ANAP accredited, just send in your certificate, send in your parts, and Boeing does not have to go visit the supplier for 22 years. That's basically what this supplier bulletin says. Are you comfortable with that? Would your passengers be comfortable with that? I sure as hell am not comfortable with that, because if you don't have on-site audits, you don't know whether those parts are made in a swamp, in a garbage, in a toilet. You don't know. And by them just accepting a piece of paper as a viable form of quality, that doesn't assure anything, because I've heard many times from these AS9100 certified companies, oh, Daryl, I have a great rapport with the auditor. We never get a rejection. It's wonderful. Is that an audit? I don't know. I can see 0 rejections, but not all the time. And I've gone back there several times to these companies and did consulting for them, and they get 0, 0, 0 all the way through. That's not a good thing. That's not an audit. That's just gathered up their money. But anyway, let's get back to it. The problem here, if I may say, is coming up right now. Now, that's bad. For 22 years, giving up supplier inspection to a piece of paper. And it's accredited by ANSI ANAP that Boeing sits on the board of. Boeing sits on the board of the directors and board of the management committee that can grant, suspend, and withdraw certification. They also call out ANSI ANAP or international equivalent on their supplier portal. And then you have the supplier bulletin I just showed you that calls out ANSI ANAP. So there is no oversight. Do you feel comfortable about that? Does your passengers feel comfortable about that? And then here goes this one. In 2009, Boeing was made an FAA regulator so that they didn't have to tell anybody about the MCAS system, and it's right in here. They didn't have to tell anybody. There's an engineer who did a whistleblowing, who was a former Boeing employee, who told about the 777, 787, and it's basically described right here. It basically says FAA grants Boeing more autonomy on certification. The FAA increased the authority of Boeing's commercial airplanes division to self-certify its own aircraft. The system allows Boeing employees to perform tasks on behalf of the FAA that include oversight of testing and product standards, along with certification of aircraft technologies. There's the MCAS, and new aircraft designs. There's a 787. There you go. So do you feel comfortable about that? And as I said, all the data will be down below this video. I do that to expose the factor about these quality issues that are resting on your shoulders because you're the CEO of the airplane company, okay, who flies around passengers all over the place. And I know what people say. It's safe, it's safe. You have a part that hasn't been, that Boeing didn't go verify that it was being built not out of a garage or in a sewer. You have a problem there. You have a ticking time bomb. My telephone number is 203-556-1493 or CEO. CEO. Yeah, it's not CEO. It's Daryl, TQRS@yahoo.com. It would be CEO hyphen Guberman, Guberman hyphen GPMC.com. So I will talk with you soon, I hope. If not, good luck. And as David Foster Wallace would say, the truth will set you free, but not until it is finished with you. And I do that because I care. Go check into it. I've got the data. Contact me.